Hi everyone, I'm back and I hope you've had a wonderful summer. It has been a while, but I am excited to show you today how I decorated for the 4th of July. So I hope you like this video and I'll get started. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Angie and on my channel I like to do all things homemaking, especially cooking and decorating. Today I'm going to be decorating our front porch for 4th of July. And I started out by just sweeping it good and cleaning our door off. So I've got everything ready to go and I'm gonna start decorating, and then I'll probably do something simple on our side door off of our driveway that we usually enter through. So I'm just gonna share with you how I decorated today, and I hope you enjoy it and get some ideas for yourself. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I'm gonna start with is this 4th of July rug that I got from Hobby Lobby. I like to buy these fresh every season because they tend to get pretty dirty by the end of the season. And then this hanging basket we found at Lowe's this year. I thought it was very pretty with the red begonias. And I tend to stick with flowers that I know do well every year for me. And begonias and these ferns are two of the ones that really do well in my yard. So I'm just gonna place 2 of these ferns on either side of my door. I think they like the filtered sunlight here because these always get really big every summer. Now I'm about to move into the kitchen to work on a wreath for my door. Okay. I'm going to take this wreath and I'm going to make it look more patriotic for our front door. So I've got some poppies and some hydrangeas and some of this ribbon. I'm going to try to add to it. Okay, so this is how it looks. And I think I'm going to stick a flag, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it needs a flag if I'm putting that ribbon on it. So I'll probably see how the ribbon looks first. I just cut these strips about 12 inches long. The middle piece is a little longer. And then I cut a slit in the top. I just folded it and cut it like a little slit, kind of like a buttonhole type. And I'm just gonna use wire. Because I don't, with all the flowers and stuff, I don't really need to have a big bow on it. So I'm just going to attach this to the bottom and let the ribbon kind of hang down a little bit. I'm just weaving this through like this. And then the top part won't show because flowers will cover it, but I'll just wrap this around the wreath and secure it onto the wreath. And then these will hang down at the bottom. You want to hold it and find out where you want your top center to be, and then hang this at the bottom. Which it may be easier to put it on the door and then attach the ribbon. That way you can see what it looks like. If this is how you want to do it. So it'll look kind of like that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see when we get it on there if that's how we want to keep it. I just found this banner on Amazon, so I'm gonna hang that around the door. For this, I just found the center and I gathered it and put a zip tie on it, and I'm just going to cut the extra off. And then I can use the zip tie to hook it on the hook. And now I'm just going to speed through this process because it did take quite a bit of time. But this package that I have came with 2 banners in it, and I believe they were 20 feet long. And when you put the zip tie on, you want it to be a little bit loose so that you can pull the fabric out and kind of drape it more. You don't want it to be too tight. And so I'm doing one on each corner, and then I'm doing one halfway down on the sides, and then I'm gonna kind of balloon it out a little bit, and I'm using thumbtacks to hold it onto the door frame. Anytime I do something like this, it helps to stand back and look to see if I want to make any adjustments. Make sure both sides are even. And here I'm just lifting the bottom part up and tacking it up so that it's kind of ballooned out there on top. And now I'm just going to move everything back in place where I had it before. And now I'm about to go get the wreath for the door. I had a hard time with this wreath because I ended up not liking the red flowers on it, and I just left the blue hydrangeas, and then standing back and looking at it, I didn't really think that the ribbon hanging from the bottom looked that good with the banner that I already had around the door. So I ended up taking that off also. And I ended up just leaving it the white and blue, and then I put a small flag in the center. Okay, I think I like that better. I think it was too much before. And then I may just add some big flags to these ferns, and then we'll be done. I'll show you a close-up of everything here in a minute. Okay, so this is the final look of the porch. Got the flowers here, and the banner, and the wreath. Really like the big flags added to the ferns. I think that really makes it stand out more. Okay, so I put that other 4th of July flag there on that side of the driveway. And then I just added this spinning yard stake to my sunflowers. Now I'm about to decorate the store area. So I'm just gonna add this hanging plant. Then I'm gonna add this rug. And I'm just gonna do this the same way. I'm using thumbtacks to stick it up there with and the zip ties. And we're just gonna speed through this part of the video so you can see the final look. Okay, now all I'm gonna do is add a wreath to the door, and then I think we'll be done. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving me a like. This really helps my channel out. Well friends, this wraps up today's video. I hope you enjoyed the final look of both of the doors, and I hope this gave you some new ideas. I hope you have a fabulous holiday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!